Are we on?
Along, first and foremost, Lord, I give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Rakakadash.
double honor to the Apostle Great Millstone, and shout out to all the Aki pushing out this Lord to sincerity. Alright, so we're here out in Oakland, and we're pushing out this truth. We're here at Great Millstone, we're the men of the Lord, we're prophets of the Lord. And we can bring out in Revelation 19 and 10.
This is Revelation 19, verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushai. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy.
That's right, and here at Great Millstone, we're giving you the prophecy. Not just one prophecy, we're giving you all the prophecies. You know, the downfall of Esau, the mark of the beast, we're giving you the Jacob's trouble. You know, we're telling you everything because this is 144% truth. You know, so stop looking for it because you're looking at it. Alright, let's read the precept in
This is Revelation 13, and I'll start at 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Okay, so right here is John the Revelator. He basically saw this vision in the past. And so he basically saw like it was an incision, a paragma. Because when he saw it, he didn't really know what it was. But so basically what we're telling you, and you can bring that out of Habakkuk 2, because we're making it plain upon the table like what this prophecy is. And that's the mark of the beast is the RFID microchip. And it's GMS, you know, there's other caps that are pushing that, there's other like people that are pushing that, but GMS, we're telling you like more about it, or more intricate about it. Because other people, they say like they want to stop the RFID chip, but we want that to come out because that's fulfilling prophecy.
We're making it clear. Yeah. Like you about to bring it out in Habakkuk too, you know.
Book of Habakkuk chapter 2:1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, Write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may learn that reading.
Yeah, so in that precept, you know, we're making it plain upon tables because like now more than ever, the prophecy of the mark of the beast is being pushed out. Like it's very plain that the RFID chip is the mark of the beast. Like you're seeing it in the everyday news and everyday media, you know, and we're pretty much the only ones pushing that out there too. Yeah, because our job here is to be watchmen. Like we're standing upon the watch, and so we're seeing these things come to pass. And once we see these things come to pass, we're blowing the trumpet to the Israelites, and you know everybody pretty much. We're telling everybody about this.
Yeah, prophet to the nations, like you tell you in Jeremiah the first chapter, and it say in Isaiah the 34th chapter, to come here all you nations, because the Lord hath indignation upon all the hearts. You know, the Lord got a beef with all you other nations. The nation of Edom. Go ahead.
Second Ezra chapter 9:1. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the sign pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Fine, yeah, so when, as these prophecies are coming, you know, we're telling you that they're happening. Like, you bring that in the prophet every month. Yeah, because that's one of the...
So it says, 2 Ezra chapter 9:1, he answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. He said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. All right, how do you measure time? Measure time is going to the scripture. This is the measuring stick, right? All right. And see, man, everything that the Most High said was coming to pass is happening. You know, bro? It says, said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest began to visit the world which he made.
Yeah, the Most High is visiting this place. All right, via judgment. All right, earthquakes, fires. You know, see the chariots, many signs of the chariots.
Isaiah 29.
Yep.
Yep.
Is it 29 too?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, 'cause, the more problems, not just the RFID chip, but Jacob's trouble, because we're seeing all the tensions brewing around the world. You know, you got France, all those riots are still happening. You got, troops going, getting sent down to the border of Mexico. You know, those are the signs of the times of World War III.
Yep. Venezuela.
What's happening in Venezuela? All right, Esau is blatantly coming up against the government. Really, the order that's already set in the country of Venezuela. All right, what he did in Syria, what he did in these other countries, where he has his military bases at. All right, where he has his public governments at. They see the same way, the same what's the word? The same. You're doing the same thing, but the same pattern. And now everybody's onto it, and they're calling you out for it. You know,
Habakkuk 2 and 5.
straight up.
Man, it should be good with that.
This is Ezekiel chapter 33 and 33. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them.
Yeah, so like, I said this in another video that we were doing coming here. It's like all these other camps, like I'm not gonna name them, but they were basically stopping at GMS because there ain't no goddamn microchip. You guys remember that video?
At USC, Nate Satan. All right.
Yeah,
through.
they're straight through. Like, I don't want to. There's no need to be named. You know what we're talking about. They're just straight through.
Yeah.
There's no foundation there anymore.
Look at the expose is coming out.
Well, they never had a foundation because they weren't founded upon the rock, which is Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
All right, they trusted in Christ.
That's right.
Yeah, this ain't about them. Read that again, brother.
Ezekiel 33 and 33. And when this cometh to
Well,
pass,
what comes to pass? The prophecy.
right.
It's being made plain upon tables, like the brother's going into in Habakkuk the 2nd chapter. It's being made manifest.
yeah.
Okay, it's being made manifest that what? The men of the Lord are the prophets of great millstone, starting with the apostles and elders on down.
That's right.
The NFC chip, the RF, which me and the brother, we was watching the video on the way here. On PBS, which you brothers check into PBS. All right, tap into PBS. There's a lot of good information on there. PBS NewsHour, they bring it out, man. It's coming out on the news every day because the damn devil, the red Hebrew Edomite, he's attempted to demonize us. And as soon as he did that, what happened? All out demonization on the red Hebrew Edomite.
Backfire.
It backfired, just like everything you've ever
Yep,
done.
straight
Red
up.
Hebrew Edomite. Everything you've ever done,
Straight up.
demonize us, it's going to fall on your head. So now it says, what? When this comes to pass, go ahead.
Lo, it will come.
And lo, it will come, meaning it's going to happen, man. And it's happening right now. I'll tell you, back in the 2nd chapter, that the enemy shall speak and not lie. And now you got people who are vehemently against us, trying to destroy us, destroy our business, destroy our lives. Now they're trying to come on the common board and add it on to the lesson, man. Go ahead.
It says, then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them.
Then shall you know that a prophet has been among them. There's a whole host of reality is hitting people right now. Well, you had that Edomite right there, and he just turned around and he was bugging out, man.
Wind was blowing them off.
The wind kept
Satan
them
was
moving.
blowing them like, keep it going, bro. You don't want anyone to.
Yeah, man, the wind made him boogie up the block, man. Gave him a stay away. The Lord gave him a stay away order. Get up, boy, stay away. Yeah, then shall they know that the prophet has been among them. And we're obviously the prophets of Yahweh Shai. We don't say that in no boasting or bragging. That's just the way it is, man. That's just the way it is. Like my man Pac said, that's just the way it is. Things is never gonna be the same. And that's what it is. Things is never gonna be the same. You got people they wanna recollect on the good old days of the Bay 10, 12 years ago.
Yep.
It ain't going back to that, man. The Bay Area is through. Look at it, man. I remember coming out here when I was younger. This shit used to be jumping, man. The Lord has sucked the spirit out of this. And it's the Super Bowl.
Yep. Yes,
So it's
Dad.
supposed to be all types of people out here.
All sorts of action.
All types of people outside the bar. They supposed to be crowding in, trying to like just jostling to get a spot to look at the game, man.
Yep.
Ain't nobody into that. The spirit of America is done. And we've been telling you that, man. We've been telling you that the spirit of America was going to get slain. Now, hey, give me Isaiah 24 real quick.
That's the spirit. Yep.
Isaiah 24, go right to the point, like Isaiah 24, and then you got it, brother. It's real good. Isaiah 24 and 11.
This is Isaiah 24 and 11. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All the joy is darkened, and the mirth of the land is gone.
Read that one more time.
Hey, Bo, Kashai Elder, can you go start at 10?
Okay, of course. Brother.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, brother, your wish is my command.
This is Isaiah 24 and 10.
When you look, we like the last man standing.
Okay.
Everybody else out of here. It's a Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
It's a Royal Rumble. Last man standing. Go ahead, brother. Royal. Key point.
That's right.
So only the royal men is gonna survive.
Straight.
Oh, like you saw, like to get on the common board. All right, we bringing out 144% truth.
Good.
Bringing out his history. All you can say is shitskins,
Right.
coons, and we was kings.
Yeah.
We was kings. Look, we was kings. We is kings. We gonna be kings forever.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, that's pertaining to Exodus, the 19th chapter in the book of Peter, the chosen generation.
Yeah.
That's us, man. You looking at us.
Royal
The
bloodline.
chosen royal bloodline.
Yeah.
Gentlemen.
Yeah.
You look up that word gentleman, that means the well-born man, the royal man. That's us, man. We're the real gentlemen. Straight like that.
That's right.
All right, go ahead, brother.
Verse 10, it says, the city of confusion is broken down.
Now, what is the city of confusion? Babylon.
Yep.
Babylon literally means land of confusion. What's confusion? Men thinking that they woman thinking that they man. Edomites ruling over Israelites. Children being over their parents. Women over men. So on and so forth. That's confusion. And really, confusion, that's a hybrid. That's a compound word with fusion. Because you got everything together, man. Hey, America's a big-ass Walmart. Now, you go to Walmart, you can get anything. And it's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be division, separation. Give me Leviticus 20 real quick. I feel like hell. It's heavy. It's heavy. Yeah, Leviticus 20 and 24. And it's a great awakening. I got the brother right here, man. He's been on the common board.
And I appreciate y'all.
Now he out, man. Now he out listening.
Nothing like that in my life.
Hey, that's the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai stirred him up. And I remember the brother he was on at first, and he would kind of gainsay. But then what happened? The spirit of Yahweh Shai just overtook him, man. You can't deny the spirit, man. You see? The same thing with this brother. He came up, he was asking questions. Oh, no, brother, what about this? I was like, brother, this is keep coming out. Thought maybe it was a forum. Look at now the brother's on fire, man.
God.
See, because the spirit of Yahweh, he embraced the spirit. He embraced the spirit of Yahweh Shai, and the spirit of Yahweh Shai overtook him. And that's what's happening. All right, brother, Shalom. Shalom. And that's the spirit. As soon as I turned around to ask him to turn the music down, he started packing up. These brothers saw it, like instantly.
Yep.
As soon as I came,
Right.
he just put it in. You saw that? That's the spirit of Yahweh Shai. All right, why? Because the Lord is with his word coming out. 144% with it. Go ahead, brother.
This is Leviticus 20 and 24. But I have said unto you, ye shall inherit the land, and I will give it unto you to possess it.
Right, go ahead.
A land that floweth with milk and honey.
Right, and that's talking about the land of Israel. Which that's why everybody's fighting over Israel. Ain't nobody fighting over Africa. Our people like to talk about we're African. Why ain't nobody fighting over that continent?
Right.
Out of all those many countries, those many lands, everybody points out specifically Israel. Why? Because that's the Most High's chosen land. That's his favorite land. The Most High got a favorite everything. He got a favorite dove. He got a, matter of fact, give me that. Fifth chapter. Start at around 23. Go ahead, brother. Finish that off.
It says, I am the Lord your power, which have separated you from other people.
Which have separated you from other people. Give me Deuteronomy, the 14th chapter. Start at the top. The Lord's all about separation. Now, there's a saying in the world, to elevate, you got to separate, which that's true. The brothers in this truth, man, we've separated from the world, and the Lord has justified us, man. And he's going to continue to justify us. Despite all the demonization, Yahweh Shai is completely with us, 144%. Bring that out, Deuteronomy 14.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 14, starting from the top. Ye are the children of the Lord your power. You shall not cut yourselves, nor make any baldness between your eyes for the dead.
Yeah, like my man Alazar, he was doing that. And then he stopped doing it because brothers pointed correctly that that's not according to the law. That's against the law. Go ahead, brother. Well, hey, which Alazar, most sides gonna deal with you, man. You over there in Atlanta right now, you trying to stir up them spirits. You don't get what you want, man. You want smoke with Esau? You coming in that carnal spirit, that carnal mentality. Esau, blessed is the sword. Best believe he gonna use it. And you other Israelite groups, the so-called white man, the red Edomites, he don't get you, man. Because you're not protected by Yahweh Shai, man. The Lord ain't got the angels around you. Because you don't really fear Yahweh Shai. You're in this for ulterior motives. Go ahead, man.
Verse 2, for thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy power.
A holy people. Holy means what? Separate and true. Okay. Let him finish it. Let him finish it. We'll get that. Go ahead.
And the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself.
You know what peculiar means? It means unique. That's why growing up, I know all the brothers have come saying, hey, you kind of weird, man. Not in a bad way, like a good way. They said like unique. You're different. You're different. They make sense of it. I'm different. Yeah, I know you. I know you release things. Like because that's the spirit of Jake, all about being different. That's why, all right, in particular, Judah will come up with something, and then all the other tribes get on it, and it's like, it's popular. And then, once the other nations do it, man, shit wet, and then you move on to something else. Why? Because our people are all about being wholly separate. Okay? A peculiar people. We don't want to be like all these other nations. Go ahead.
It says, and the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself above all the nations that are upon the earth.
Above all the nations that are upon the face of the earth. That's why some people like popular. Because the two main stars is Edomites. Nobody want to see that. They want to see the superior people, which are Israelites. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And our descendants who are dispersed among the four corners of the earth. Now, if the Chiefs would have won, and Mahomes, quarterback would have been in it, everybody would watch it. They'd be the most watched Super Bowl ever. Because they don't want to see Jake take down Esau. Nobody wants to see Esau against Esau. See, and you go on these sports channels, they all talk about basketball. Man. Ain't nobody talking about baseball. That's the what do they call that? The great American pastime. When the so-called Negroes were getting lynched and murdered, and the so-called American Indians were getting their land snatched, what were you ready? You might do use land baseball. And like Ty Cobb, they say he's a straight devil. Straight devil. Red Edomite. Basically red Edomite. Spring training is this way. Nobody care about that. Super Bowl going on right now. You red Edomite. You watch the videos. You watch the live stream. It's not. They ain't the way to come brothers. We ain't in that time. We ain't in the time when you killing the prophets. The prophets are going to be delivered this time. Isaiah 30:20. Give me that real quick. And then bring up that verse. And all you red Edomites, you're going to slavery. That's right. Every last one of you red Edomites, call yourself white.
Verse 46. The Lord of that servant will come in that day when he looketh not for him, and at an hour when he is not aware, and will cut him in thunder, and will appoint him his portion with the unbelievers.
That's the Tracy T scripture right there. That's the baby get through scripture. That's the Tizzy scripture. When Tizzy, man, he's going somewhere, man. Cutting himself.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother.
And that servant which knew his Lord's will, prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beat with many stripes.
Shall be beaten with many stripes. Again, that's the Tracy T scripture. He gonna get beat with many stripes. And that's Satan right there. That's Satan trying to look. This wind don't stop, man. This wind is gonna keep blowing. The word don't continue to come out. The sun gonna come out. Why? Because it's gonna shine on them and they had a light. Right? Satan already put that. Go ahead, brother.
But he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes.
That's talking about just a regular Jake out here in the world, walking with light. Yeah. Right there. He got his Israelite. He's walking, enjoying, trying to be healthy, live his best life. He's still going to catch judgment, but he's going to get beat with few stripes. And it's going to go on to explain. Be an Israelite, you understand his doctrine, and then you put your hand to the plow, but then you look back. What's going to happen? You're going to get beat with many stripes. But just a regular Jake out here, he in deep East Oakland, he doing international wilding out. He gonna get beat with few stripes. God was cold. He That's his identity, a real nigga. Because that's the actual demon, man. A real nigga, that's the actual spirit. And you got a lot of dudes who fall out that real nigga spirit house on them. But they forgot that they put their hand to the plow.
Yeah.
They forgot that they're gonna get beaten with many stripes. Give me that Luke 9:62. Go ahead. Finish it off.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Let's start back at verse 48. But he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes. For unto whosoever much is given, to him much shall be much required.
Go ahead.
And to whom men have committed much, of him they will ask of the more.
Yeah. Hey, you've been given much. They're gonna ask for more. When what? When the boss comes
Yep.
to inquire about what you've been doing with your talents. All right, I gave you 10 pounds, man. Where is that, man? Oh, I buried it. That's going into the parable of Luke the 19th chapter. What's going to happen to that guy? He's going to be deemed as a wicked servant. All right? You don't want to be that. Oh, and us in particular, I was reading the comments from brother. Spirit had me do a video on how a lot of Africans are really Israelites. Went into some books. And the brother left a comment. They said they get together and they listen to the videos, man. Hey, so Barakatah Yahbashim Shah for that.
Barakatah Yahbashim Shah.
All right, and that should embolden you to do more work. So what's gonna happen if, hey, God forbid, I stopped doing it. Men telling me things like that. Many stripes. I don't want that. 1 Corinthians 9. Bring that out real quick. 1 Corinthians 9:16. And that's the fear you should have on you. That's the fear. Oh, because there's certain dudes who, brothers who are my contemporaries from my so-called generation coming to this truth. There's dudes that we was looking at, they're totally bugged out their mind. Totally bugged out their mind. They're in outer darkness, man. So that's why these scriptures should be popping up in your mind. Bring that. Oh, and Tracy T, he actually prophesied his downfall.
Yeah.
We were talking about that earlier. And Tracy T was always lukewarm.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. If you lukewarm, that's going to happen to you.
Yep.
That's why you're supposed to be what? On fire. If you're on fire, man, the Lord ain't going to do that to you, man. But if you lukewarm, you proud, okay, you're not being a brother, the Lord will stick Satan on you, man.
Yeah.
Cast you out in the outer darkness.
Take his edge away from you.
Take his edge away from you. Now Satan just all up in there, crip walking, blood walking, he pouring champagne. It's a spot. Now your mind is the spot for Satan, man. You're bringing all the homies, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother.
This is 1 Corinthians 9:16. For though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of, for necessity is laid upon me.
That's right. Necessity is necessary that we do this. It's an order, man. It's a commandment. Go ahead.
Yea, woe is unto me if I preach not the gospel.
Woe is unto us if we preach not the gospel. If we don't preach this gospel, the Lord going to destroy us, man.
Yep.
And that's the spirit that we got on us. We actually believe that. We actually believe that if we don't preach this word, Yahweh will send death angels upon us.
Yep.
See, there's dudes, they don't believe that, man. They think this is optional. Oh yeah, I know I'm Israelite. This is something just to add to my arsenal. You know? I know about the Israelite doctrine now. Now I know what the Muslims believe. No, man. You're an Israelite, and as an Israelite, you're supposed to be doing what we do. Yet we know that it's all spiritual, man. This ain't for everybody. Give me Luke 9. Luke 9:62. Come on, Shemaiah.
Luke 9:62.
Yep. And then we're going to go back to Luke, because I know you had that precept, the Spirit allowed. But Luke 9:62. Matter of fact, start at like 59. Hey, because this show you how cold Yahweh shines. Well, what the scripture say? You're an austere man.
Yep.
You look up austere means hard, serious. No, not a respecter of persons. He got on his mom. He called her, hey, look,
Yeah,
woman.
it's the spirit. I was about to say that. He's all about his father's business.
He's all about his father's business. He's all about his father's business.
Yep.
Yeah, and in that same chapter, you getting on his mom.
Yeah. Yep.
Go ahead, brother. Well, he said his real family was the brothers that do the work.
Straight up.
Yeah, brothers and sisters that he grew up with, his pops.
Yep.
Oh, and then he said in Luke 14, if any man come to me and hate not his father,
Yep.
his mother, his sister, brother, his own life also, he's not about his son. So he's all about that action, boss.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, he's all about his father's business. Okay, bring that out, brother.
Luke 9, chapter 59. Verse 59. And he said unto another, follow me. But he said, Lord, suffer me first to go and bury my father.
Listen to this. This is cold, bro.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yahushua said unto him, let the dead bury their dead.
Let the dead bury their dead, meaning he's in the congregation of the dead, pertaining to Proverbs 21st chapter. So let them other dead people attend to that. Okay? People of the world, go ahead.
But go thou and preach the kingdom of the Most High.
But you supposed to go and preach the kingdom of the Most High. That's your lot. Go with your real family.
Yep.
Pertaining to Matthew, you gotta get that, Matthew 12th chapter. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. And another also said, Lord, I will follow thee, but let me first go bid them farewell, which are at home at my house.
Oh yeah, I got some family and friends in from out of town. Just let me go check in with them. Go ahead. What is our Lord's response to that? Mr. Brother?
And Yahushua said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and look his back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High.
You put your hands to the plow and you look back, which if you're plowing in the field, you're plowing. If you look back, what's gonna happen? You're gonna go off course. So that's what that's talking about. No man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High. Alright, you stop ministering in the name of Yahweh and Yahushua, you're not fit for the kingdom. The only thing that you're fit for is destruction. Oh, you're a vessel of wrath fitted for destruction. Like it said in Romans the 9th chapter, because you're going to receive the same judgment as the red Hebrew Edomite, who the sins from Esau. But you got to work.
It is Matthew 4 and 18.
Right.
It says, Yahushua walking by the Sea of Galilee saw two brethren, Simon called Peter and Andrew his brother, casting a net into the sea, for they were fishers.
Right.
And he said unto them, follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. And they straightway left their nets and followed him.
Immediately. So you brought that out. Now you know you got to do Jeremiah 16 chapter. Jeremiah 16 and 16.
I had a quick one.
Go ahead.
This 1 Corinthians 9 and 16.
Oh, the Spirit already brought that out, but we're going to run it back. That's the Spirit. Go on, bring it out. Bring it out.
For though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of. That's the spirit of meditation. For necessity is laid upon me. Yea, woe is unto me if I preach not the gospel.
That's the Spirit. The Spirit broke it down, had me break it down earlier. Yeah, that's plain. You go ahead, brother. You break it down.
Yeah. You know, woe is me if I preach not the gospel. Because what's going to happen to you if you don't? You know, we already know what's going to happen. Look at everybody that has fell out that you know personally. Because I know plenty of brothers that's been in here for years. You know guys that fell out. And you see exactly how they're doing right now. I don't need to ask you how they're doing because you know they're doing bad. Because once you fall out, the spirit ain't on you no more. You know, the hedge ain't around you, protect you. You out there for anything and everything. You know, anything can happen to you, literally.
Yeah. What did I believe Ezra say? He seen the prophets. He was like, "Woe is me! Who gonna save me for these times?" That was the spirit he was in. You know, he was. Hey, like I was gonna bring out Hebrews 11. No, I was gonna bring out Hebrews 11 and 7. I believe move with fear.
Get it.
Yeah. You know, that's what we're spiritually doing. We're preparing that ark spiritually. Hey, Philippians 2 and 12, man. We're seeking out our own salvation. We're in the same ingredients of doing what we have to do to get the fuck out of here. You know,
Right.
pleasing the Heavenly Father as much as we can, and prophesying the downfall of the place and maintaining the faith. Good enough, being a brother, like the other brother said, and ministering to the brothers. You know? Hey man, you know.
Showing fervent charity.
Yeah. Yep.
Because that don't mean, all right, we got all types of $100 bills like you about to go to the strip club.
Right.
We just handing out $1. That's what these rat niggas do. And they think that that's charity.
Good.
You know, they come, they got 2 stacks.
Yep.
Nah, the real charity is doing his work, man. Edifying brothers, building brothers up.
That's right.
Hebrews 11 and 7. By faith, Noah being warned of the Most
Start at
High.
6, brother.
Yep. Hebrews 11 and 6.
Don't mean to yell at you on that.
But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him.
Yeah, that's the name. When you go into the breakdown of the Heavenly Father's name, Yahweh, it means he is, he exists, he's in everything. You know, and you have to sincerely believe that. You have to go off of faith. You know, all right. So you have to truly believe. Why would the Lord do something if you don't even believe he can come through on it?
Exactly.
Hey man, that shit's dead. Whatever you call it, hey, whatever you're saying, it's not even reaching the Lord. The Lord is not going to act upon it.
I'm here to tell you that, like, if you ask anything, wavering, basically, if you doubt it, then don't expect anything to be given to you.
Right.
You don't need to believe that the Lord gonna do it for you, because you're supposed to already off top have confidence that Yahweh and
Hold that.
He'll give you anything that you ask for, as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do on your end, which is doing His work.
Can I prove something right quick? It's Romans 14 and 23. It says, and he that doubteth is damned if he eat, because he eateth not of faith, for whatsoever is not of faith is sin.
There you go. And
lot of the guys that fell out, they was eating and they was doubting.
Yep.
You know, eating unworthily.
Yep.
Going to the Passovers, always trying to come out fronting like you wanted to be out here when you really didn't. You just didn't have the, you just really couldn't even man up to the point to where you just say you're not about it.
Right.
You have to just find an excuse or make excuses not to show up.
Ultimately, Sirach, first chapter, Most High cast you down in the midst of the congregation. All right, because you was a goddamn hypocrite.
Going about that action, boss. You know, and that's the spirit because the cycle's coming up. You know, hey man, it's gonna be the same thing, man. Amos the 9th chapter, man. Hey, the Lord is gonna continue to sift the house of Israel. Yet the least grain is not gonna drop. The grain is talking about the elect, man.
Right.
Hey, they're gonna get hardened. They're gonna be more confident, more faithful. All right, more diligent, more on fire. All right. You know why you people get more through and defeated.
Like in Hebrews 11:7, it says, by faith, Noah being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark.
So brother, can get that Proverbs recruited man. See the evil.
By faith, Noah being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith.
Yeah, because faith without works is dead. So faith, it comes action behind that. He was moved. He was moved. That's an action, man. He was moved with the fear and behind the faith that the Lord is about to fuck this place up. Excuse my language, all right? By water at that time, you know. And the Lord is about to destroy this place and these people, man. You know. Hey, yeah. He's about. Hey, this time he's gonna be destroyed by fire. That's to tell you in 2 Peter, the 3rd chapter. Yeah, he was warned by the Heavenly Father. All right, Amos 3, 6, and 7. You know, the Lord revealed his secrets to serve the prophets. Because Noah was a prophet, man. He prophesied many years, man. This is the same. It was the same. That's why the scriptures relate the times of Noah, the times of Lot, to the times of now, because it's the same thing, man. All right, and what? Those who were meant to get it, ultimately the elect. Hey, man, they received the warning. Hey, man, they prepared their households, man. You know, and they did what the Lord commanded them. They were moved with fear. Okay, you know, and those who were meant not to get it did things that we're doing today. Right, partying, giving unto marriage, festivities, being reprobates. You know, being demons. You got it, brother.
I got it.
2 Corinthians chapter 5 and 11. Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. For we are made manifest unto the Most High, and I trust also are made manifest in your conscience.
So the terror of the Lord, that's really what's supposed to be your main driving factor. You know, the fear that knowing if you don't do what you're supposed to do, you're going to partake in all the suffering that everybody else out here going to partake of. Because we know guaranteed that America's going to fall. It's not going to last forever. Martial law's coming. Or the wrath of Edomites, you're going to unleash your wrath on everybody here. So all that's true. You know? So if you don't do what you're supposed to do, that's what you got to expect. You know, to be in the world, to be out there, to be caught up out there, really. Just for a second. Because all that's going to happen for a fact, man. 144% guaranteed. Because all this is true. You see the year of the Quran, when you see them talking about the chip, you know that the economic collapse is coming. Or you can see that World War III is coming. All this destruction and hell is coming to America in general. What's your only way to escape it? You can't save your own self physically by your own hands. No, man, you need a higher power to save you, man.
Right.
That main fear should be driving you to want to stay on point and to stay in the good grace that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Pretty simple. This is the word of Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 22, verse 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished.
Yeah, we see the evil that's coming. Because we're the watchmen. We watch the news, we watch what's going on in the world, we watch the prophecies coming to pass. We see the evil coming, and what are we doing? We're doing more work. That's exactly what we're doing. Because why? Because we're more amped up seeing that we're getting closer and closer to the end. Yet these people out here, what are they doing? They're just simply passing on, looking horrible, looking worse and worse. And then they're looking at us bugged out like, why are we in the good books? Because we have hope in the destruction of America.
That's right.
Because we see something greater coming after that.
That's right. That's right.
This is Psalms 91 and 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
Yeah, what's the secret place of the Most High? Is knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
Right.
If you stay in the good side of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, doing what you're supposed to do, all right, being a faithful servant, all right, when he come back and he find you so doing, continue to do the work like we're doing right now, what do you don't have nothing to worry about. Right? The only reason you would be scared, the expectation of the wicked is wrath. So if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, that's the only reason you'll have fear in your heart or doubt in your heart, because you're doubting yourself, really. Because you can't doubt Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Everything he said is true. So at the end of the day, you're doubting yourself because you know that you're not doing what you need to do on your end.
And you got the priest and all. Saying faith's it's a righteous spirit, and doubt's it's an unclean spirit.
Yeah, it's a demon.
Yeah. They got the precept right here. It's Matthew 12 and 43. When an unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through a dry place, seeking rest and findeth none. Then he saith, I will return into my house from whence I came out, and when he is come, he findeth it empty, swept, and garnished. Then goeth he and taketh with himself 7 other spirits more wicked than himself, and they enter and dwell there. And the last state of that man is worse than the first.
And that's the spirit that I was gonna bring that out. If the Lord, that's in Psalms 91. Brother not back in that too. If the Lord can take that hedge away from you, ultimately, to where what you're completely through. You have no. That's why Ephesians 6 and 10. You don't have that spiritual armor, body armor on. All right. You don't have the hedge around you. You don't have the fear of the Lord in you, really. All right. Because the angels encamping around them that fear of the heavenly Father, man. That's right. So you lost all that. You out there, man. You're out there for Satan to devour you. What did he tell the Lord in Job? Hey, I've been going to and fro, doing what you created me to do.
That's a roaring lion seeking whom he may devour. Like it said in Peter.
Yep.
And I got a precept real quick. Bring that up.
Isaiah 30.
Shamar, you break it down.
Isaiah 33 and 14.
It just links exactly up what the brother was saying.
Good.
The sinners in Zion are afraid. Fearfulness hath surprised the hypocrites.
There it is. Hey, everybody that's afraid, man, that's the people that's sinning, That's really the only reason that you would be afraid. Because you know that the destruction is coming for you, really. We're not afraid that anything's coming for us. Why? Because we're doing what we need to do. But these guys that fall out, when they fall out, what do? They try to dive so deep into the world because they know, they try to get it out their mind that Yahweh Shem Yahushai still gonna get them.
You're right.
Because you think that you would think from how they act that they forgot about it and everything, but really they didn't. Because you can't just come into this knowledge and understanding and just forget everything. That's not possible. So you just try to go all out, and you can read it again.
Yeah, Isaiah 33 and 14. The sinners in Zion are afraid. Fearfulness hath surprised the hypocrites.
Yeah, they're afraid. The sinners of Zion, which is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So all of our people that don't want to be right, you hear us. The reason you don't want to hear us is because you're afraid of what we're saying. You know that it's true. You can't deny it. It's nothing but facts. So knowing that and knowing that nothing else can save you, you don't want to hear the truth no more. Because only savior in their mind is the so-called white man, which is you red Hebrew Edomites. And that ain't even your savior. That's your oppressor. You looking for him for salvation.
So right, 2, and I'm gonna start at 12. Woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth 2 ways.
Yeah, destruction unto you, man. All right, faint hearts and the sinner that goeth 2 ways, man. If faint hearts, you weak, you doubt it. And you going 2 ways, man. You straddling the fence, man. You one foot in at one moment, you ready, you all about it. Then the next moment, you doubting, you like, I don't know if this is gonna do. I don't know if it's really gonna come through. Am I doing the right thing? Man, you can't be in that kind of spirit, man. You gotta be 144% sure about what you're doing. Right? You can't be like halfway with it. You gotta be all the way. Like the scriptures say about being lukewarm. You gotta be either on fire or you're not on fire, man. Because if you undecisive about what you want to do, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he gonna make that choice for you. And you don't want him to do that because that choice, when he makes that choice for you, you gonna get tossed out.
Got a precept for you, brother?
This is Romans 14 and 5. One man esteemeth one day above another, another esteemeth every day alike. Let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind.
Yeah, you're supposed to be fully persuaded before you even come into doing the work in the first place. You're supposed to be fully persuaded already. All right? Because you got the guys that come in here and fall out. You wasn't even fully persuaded when you came in here. You came in here with an ulterior motive. You came in here for different purposes, whether it's seeking friends or seeking popularity, trying to be the guy, seen a man pleaser.
Like Hugh Razzie, that's what he was thinking, huh? Yeah, Hugh. Like Hugh Razzie, he really just wanted the brotherhood, man.
Yeah.
Now the brotherhood is a byproduct of you being a servant of Yahweh Shai. Yeah, you don't come into this for brotherhood. You come into this because it's the truth. You're persuaded, all right? But you got dudes who come in and they come in with ulterior motives. You got to come in the right way. If you come in some other type of way, you're not gonna make it.
Where the light shining, sir?
Where else is it gonna shine? And I said it was gonna happen, man. Why? Because everything that we say, that's what it is, man. You got people who look for the so-called white man to validate their arguments, their thoughts. Nah, man. We go into the scriptures and then we say things in the spirit, and guess what? It get validated. Why? Because Yahweh Shai is with us 144%. All the way, which means all the way. Because the white man says 100%. It's 144%. Because 144%, that represents completion.
Yeah.
Because when is the destruction going to come? When 144,000 are sealed.
Yeah.
We're saying in Revelation 7th chapter, which that means that what? That's complete.
Yeah.
All right? Once the elect is sealed, it's over. It's over.
That's right.
Lord gonna shut all this shit down. Hey, that dude, he dead through the spirit, man.
Yeah,
By the way, I just
he's
want to
out
say
of
that.
You got
The
some
scoffer that
oil
came
or
out
something.
5-6 years, he out of there, man. He probably died in the damn homeless camp.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother.
All right, so this is Luke 14 and 26. If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brother and sister, yeah, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple.
You gotta hate everything. You can't let anything hinder you from serving Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai first. You gotta be able to cut off anything at any given moment.
Anytime, yeah.
Because you're supposed to be in you're supposed to be basically in the mind frame of that nothing matters but Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Right.
So if anything is hindering you from serving Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, you have to be willing to cut that off immediately. Because if you don't cut that off, what is it going to do to you? It's going to cause you to slip and fall. Because at that point, that means you're choosing whatever is hindering you in the spirit, you're choosing that over Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
I got a quick precept. This Revelation 12 and 11. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. You know, and who's the Lamb? You know, that's right. That's right. Which the testimony of Yahweh Shai, the Spirit of Christ. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, which the word is Yahweh Shai as well. Right. And they loved not their lives unto the death.
Yeah, and if you're a real man of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, how could you love this life? You know, it's not meant for us to be here in the first place, man.
Yeah.
This is our captivity. It's nothing but every time we step out, as soon as I pull up over here to come out here and do the show, first thing I see is a bald head dyke. As soon as I get out the car, it's not even like 2 seconds out the car. That's all you see out here, nothing but darkness. Why would you want to live here? So if you love this world, really you're a demon. That's the only way that you can love it, because it's nothing but demons that's out here. Why do you think everybody want to come out to San Francisco or Oakland? All right, why it's so diverse, this and that? When there's anything that's diverse in Esau society, man, is nothing but just darkness in general. Because anything you go is pretty much. And you see that from just being out here.
Well, Isaiah the 60th chapter.
Yep.
You know, gross darkness. You know, with the light which is Yahweh Shai has shined upon us. Literally. You know.
Literally.
Okay. I want to read all of this and then bring a precept on that.
Yeah.
All right, so this is Luke 14 and 27.
Right.
And whosoever doth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple.
Yeah, you gotta bear your cross. Whatever you gotta go through, hey, you gotta deal with it, man. You supposed to be a soldier. Do soldiers complain when they're on the field? They got a mission to do. You already know it's gonna be hardships or whatever throughout the mission. Yet we know what the end of the mission is. That's what you're supposed to be focused on, not what you gotta go through to get done with the mission.
What did Micah say in the 7th chapter? I will bear the indignation of the Heavenly Father because I sinned. We you know what I mean? We went off. All right. Yeah, we given this grace period. And to what? The Lord plead our cause, man. And the Lord been justifying us. The elder brothers and brothers been saying in the spirit, all right? The more Esau attempts to demonize us, the more the Lord exposes his devil. That's right. Turn the tables on him, man.
Yep.
You know, so the Lord is justifying us. We're just here, hey, we're bearing our burden. And really the burden is manifesting upon these people in Esau. You know?
This is Sirach 2:1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Yeah, so you're supposed to already know prior to even coming into here that you're gonna be having tribulation. You're gonna be suffering. Because it tells you in that Acts 14 chapter, through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom. So it's not gonna be no just walking in the park, no smooth sailing. You just get in here like, oh, okay, everything will be easy. I don't gotta worry about demons messing with me. I don't gotta catch no hell. The prosperity doctrine that some guys teach you, when you come in here, you're gonna get rich, this and that. No, man, you're gonna catch hell. Yeah, you catching hell now, so you don't catch hell later with everybody else. Right. That's the balance to it. But yeah, we're doing bad now, so to speak. First shall come last, and last shall come first. No, we're doing bad right now as far as catching hell and whatnot, but then the hell is lightening up as the hell is increasing for these people. You know, because we're used to it. The burden at first, at one point, if you started out, it might have been a burden at first, but then that burden became light. Why? Because you leaned more upon Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You didn't even let any of that face you anymore, because you understood that that's just part of the battle.
Yep. He said my yoke is easy, you know?
It's 1 Corinthians 11:31. For if we would judge ourselves, we should not be judged. But when we are judged, we are chastened of the Lord, and we should not be condemned with the world.
Yeah, so everything that we're going through now is that we don't be condemned with the rest of this world. Because this world, man, everybody out in this world that you see attempting to live their best life, trying to do whatever they do. Hey, man, wait till all hell breaks loose. These same people out here, they're literally going to be catching hell, and they already are right now. It's only going to increase for them. For us, the hell is going to lighten, man. All right, we ain't going to be catching hell with everybody else out here. The scriptures say that. My servants shall eat, and these people going to be hungry. We're going to be rejoicing, and they going to be sad. They sad right now. Yep. We the ones that's more upbeat, and everybody else all depressed and everything. You got to be on drugs. We don't need none of that, man. We can be sober and still feel good.
That's right.
Because we got the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
That's right. Yeah, that prophecy is beginning to be fulfilled.
Now go ahead, brother.
This is Hebrews chapter 10 and 23. Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering.
Yeah, you're supposed to hold this fast without wavering, man. Without doubt, man. Without questioning it. All right, you're supposed to know 144% guaranteed that anything you go through, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai got you, man. Because the scripture says in Sirach, if you try for the truth unto death, he gonna fight for you.
That's right.
So if you fight for him, why would he not come through for you? Who has anybody that is in the scriptures that you read about, has anybody else, have they been let down by Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai? No. He always came through for you, man. You just gotta make sure you do it. All you gotta do is focus on you, what you need to do.
You look at the testimonials within the brotherhood, right? Different brothers got saved. You know, Yahweh Shem Shai came, you know, lifted them up out of the dust, so to speak. So we even see living examples, you know, within the body itself, right? That the Lord is dealing with
what's going on, you know?
Got it.
And just pinpointed everything. You know?
And the spirit.
And that was the spirit. And that happens so that brothers know, hey, look, man, don't come around the brotherhood with no deceitful heart. You know? You can't run, you can't hide from the face of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know? You gotta be on point. You gotta strive for perfection. That's what the Lord is working us towards, perfection. What did our Lord say? Be ye perfect as my Father which is in heaven is perfect. That's the tip we on, man. So you think we about to argue with some nigga on the common board about the 12 tribes? Ain't about to argue, man. We on a different level. I'm not saying that for bragging or boasting. That's just the truth of the matter, man. 144% true. You got brothers, and these brothers all in the spirit, man. This is an edifying lesson. I'm in the camp, yet I'm listening. I'm like, man, yeah, brother, go ahead. Okay, brother, get this brother appreciated. You know? I love doing the work.
Okay.
You know, I love doing the work with these brothers. It builds me up.
Labor of love.
It's labor of love. You can tell the love that is pouring out of it. So really, we're really a love group.
Yeah. Yep. Straight up.
We're really a love group.
The whole time. Love me hate.
That's right.
Yeah.
This is John 8:23, and he said to them, "Ye are from beneath, I am from above. Ye are of this world, I am not of this world."
Yep. Yeah, that's spiritual because what did the Lord say in Isaiah the 5th chapter? My ways are higher than yours. It's the Lord's way. So really, we're coming like really the Lord, Yahweh Shai said, all right, he came in the spirit of the Heavenly Father. And he came in the same agreement. And we're in the same agreement. All right, we're in the same accord. All right, 144%. Okay, you know. So hey, we're no.
I'm saying we all speaking the same thing. That's why the elders say, I'm getting edified. You know, when a brother speaks, those are words of Yahweh Shai. You know, and they hit you. What do they start doing? They start healing you, man. Quick, you know. A married good like a medicine. But a broken spirit drives the bones. You know, and you can see these people of America, they have a broken spirit. So just the anxiety in 2019 overwhelming. Okay, you got people wanting to kill you know, to open up government. But for us, we know that look, these things are going to happen. These things are going to be saved out of all those things. These people, they're going to happen to them, and they're going to dive deeper and deeper into depression, deeper and deeper into anxiety. And then when they come up here, they're going to get cursed out.
You know, so in the time of Jacob's trouble, he shall be saved out of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Now he that's going to be saved out of it is talking about the elect.
Yeah. Okay, it's the 12th chapter, even making it more clear. It said he that is written in the book the elect. You know? This is
Yeah, this is Matthew 11:28. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you, and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls.
And so how do you get rest and comfort from all this hell in the world? All right, from the red Hebrew Edomite society, you get rest when you come into Yahweh Shem Yahushua by being in the scriptures, man. Watching videos, yeah, because the scriptures speak about the comforter, and the comforter is the word, man. Because that's the only thing that actually gives us the ease of mind because we know that this isn't the end. We have something better coming, you know. Because if we just thought that this is it, this is what it's going to be forever, there's no hope. All hope is lost.
What the scripture tell you in 1 Corinthians 15 chapter, you know, all men most miserable. You know, if that's it, that in this life this is all you have. You will be of all men most miserable.
Right.
But now the Mashiach has risen. It's 1 Corinthians 15 and 19. You ain't got to get it. I just wanted to you know, back up what you were saying. You go ahead, brother.
This is John 14:16. And I will pray the Father, he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide with you forever.
Yeah, what's that comforter? The Holy Spirit, man. It's not word. Alright? Because that's all that we got out here, man. Alright? Because like you can't like I said, if you dependent on America, your hope is supposed to be laid in America. Look at these people, that's what they do. Look at the spirit of America. But people, they got no comfort. They can have a good job, everything that you could ideally want in America.
Look, good job, bro. Good job. That's just nothing but Esau's classification of being a slave. So I got a good job. Oh, I'm a good slave. I get paid. Basically, you're saying I get paid a little bit more than you. That's all. But that money, you're in a higher tax
ambulance that transported a fatally shot police officer leaves the Cook County Medical Examiner building on February 3rd, 2019 in Chicago. An off-duty female officer was found fatally shot inside a vehicle in the 900 block of Southville Avenue. The incident was ruled a death investigation at the time, according to police. Hey, bro, I can tell y'all about Hey, there's more judgment on women. More judgment on women.
Straight up.
More judgment on women and cops. Just
Right.
as the Hakim were saying in the beginning of the year. Oh, it's going to be more judgment on you cops. There's going to be more judgment on you women. Oh, hey, Lord, like, you put that on, I'm going to cop anyone. You know? Because two birds with one stone. Okay, so nothing's being left unturned. All stones are being unturned. Okay, everybody's being ousted, being either serving the Yahweh Shemashai or serving the Satan. And it's being manifest that we're being took and you people are being totally destroyed.
It's either Satan got you or Satan want you.
Right, yeah, the scriptures say, yeah, that's the spirit. Yeah, you can't serve two masters. Yeah, Satan got you. Yeah, that's the spirit. That's beautiful.
Micah 2 and 10.
Hey, yeah, bring that
So
up.
Micah 2 and 10, arise ye, depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. Like how the Hakim was saying, like this whole queendom of America, you know, as you would know, is Babylon. The scriptures is polluted. There's nothing coming out of it.
Right. It tells you in Numbers, the 35th chapter, how the land cannot be cleansed except if he cleanses the people spread the blood, basically. So this place has, I mean, billions and billions upon the Israelites have been killed just to establish this land, just to establish these little tea shops, see these little buildings, to be able to put up these different houses, to have these different corporations. Okay. Well, the very fact, every corporation, every business that's ever been established here in America, it goes back to slavery. It goes back to some way, indirectly or directly, it's being driven by slavery. Okay, the money has been funded, okay, through slavery, through wages gotten by the sea, through lying. All right, and either, like I said, indirectly or directly, because the so-called white man, he wasn't able to establish. If he wasn't able to establish this, you will see nothing here. All you will see was pristine trees, animals, clean air, clean water, okay, easy living. But he has made this place totally messed up. All right, he's told you, okay, you got to get a job, you got to go to school, okay, you got to bug yourself out,
Right.
You got to get vaccinated. All right, then he tells you how to deal with women. Oh, this is how you deal with open the door. Are you supposed to do this? So your whole concept of life is totally just distorted, okay? So go ahead.
Psalms 82 and
And
5.
this is why this place is polluted. Okay, it's so polluted to where you don't even know the severity of the pollution. It's to the point you see a room, right? Or a house. It's so fucked up. What do you do, man? You know what? We start over. That's basically what America is. You gotta come on, burn that shit down, but it's never gonna come back. It's gonna be a monument of what not to do.
Psalm 82 and 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course.
Yeah, all the foundations out of the earth are messed up. Can you get that in Isaiah 19?
And if I can say that too, your foundation was built upon what? Wickedness, witchcraft, robbery, murder, all right, slaughter, deceit, all right. So that you gotta break. You can't break a little bit down and try to build up. You gotta break completely down. You gotta assume that shit. Yeah, you gotta completely destroy that shit, man.
Okay.
You know.
How about you, man? What's gonna do to this place?
That's it.
They got precept.
This is Isaiah 29 and 16. Surely the turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay.
Esau, he has turned everything upside down. Okay, the very clothes, if you the very clothes that we wear, this shit is unnatural. We got mixed fabrics. You have women wearing pants. All right, you got women with men's cuts. You got men with women's cuts. Okay, you have all these nations mingled together. Well, when you go into it, the Lord, He separated them. Okay, when you look at it, the Lord, He separated according to the bounds of the children of Israel. He separated all the nations. And the Lord, He gave us our land. We were supposed to be in our land. We wasn't in these other lands. The Lord told us that we're not supposed to remove the ancient landmark.
Right.
So that right there in itself, Esau, he has done that. See, we were all supposed to be in our lands that the Lord, He has given us. That's our inheritance.
Right.
Just that alone has caused mass confusion.
Right.
You have fighting over territories.
Yeah.
Right now, got sodomites. You got the food is confusion. You eat the food and then your body is all messed up. It's in a confused state. It doesn't know what to do. What happens when you have symptoms? Okay. That was it on that.
Now you got to
A
finish
little bit more.
It says, for shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not.
That's what the damn red Hebrew Edomite says. He says that he descended from monkeys, and that we're the closest to the monkeys, but he evolved from that.
Right.
You know. That's what he says. That's what this high IQ red Hebrew Edomite says, man. His high IQ told him that, man. Complete reprobate. Go ahead, brother.
For shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding.
Oh, the scriptures, that's so outdated. That's what the red Hebrew Edomite says. Oh, that's for another time. Oh, okay, that was unclean at that time because there wasn't modern science.
Right.
That's what the red Hebrew Edomite says. Oh, well, we did the video earlier. This damn red Hebrew Edomite tried to say that he got the 11-year-old pregnant because his seed was on the shirt.
Yeah.
And then he was really talking as if it was the truth. He's like, well, according to modern science, you know, this is capable. I mean, you're just not well read in it. That's what he was saying. You brothers can check out the video. I re-uploaded it on my video. Did it on the Gms San Francisco live stream video, and I re-uploaded it, man. That's what he said, man.
He was trying to school the judge with knowledge.
Yeah, crazy, man. This man is out of his mind, man. But this is who rules the world. But go ahead, get him that in Isaiah 19.
Isaiah chapter
19 and 14.
and 14. It says, the Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof.
Yeah, the mystery of what is he talking about? He's talking about Babylon. How did he mingle a perverse spirit? Well, he put the so-called white man in power. That was it. That's all you had to do. Put the so-called white man in power. Well, we don't got to get it. Always bring it up. Malachi, first Maccabees, the first chapter.
Right.
You know, they try to say when the Greeks, civilization started with the Greeks. No, civilization did not start with the Greeks. Wickedness increased with the Greeks.
Right.
That was wickedness increased when the red Hebrew Edomites came into power.
That's right.
And this is why there's a perverse spirit out here. The city of Oakland has a very, very perverse spirit.
Right.
All right? It has a dirty, unclean spirit. But look at the infrastructure. And you come here, you pay all this goddamn money, trash on the ground. You Edomites. The dog right there, they chop the clothes off, man. And that's the law. That's the law that you have to, what they call it? Neuter your animals. That's wicked, man. Yeah,
They
that's
look at men as animals. You jakes, really. That's their form of treating you like the so-called black and Native American woman. They send them to the clinics and they get you niggas neutered, man. To stop you from what? Multiplying. Yeah.
Oh, what does it start with? Because that word education, you know what that actually means? It means the training up of animals.
yeah.
Training up of animals. That's what that word education was. So when you go to preschool, elementary school, what are they doing? They're training you to be an animal. And what do? They eventually neuter you, man.
Yep.
Take that spirit of righteousness out of you.
Cut.
Right. Yep. Indoctrination. Get starting when you're young. That's what
right.
the so-called white man does. He starts when you're young.
What does the scripture say in Proverbs 22:7?
Out of spirit, I was gonna bring it out. I was
Bring it out, man. I'll bring it up for Tracy. The Lord gonna kill you, Tracy T. All right, enjoy your time in Disneyland with your shit family, with your son and your wife. All right, and your
Bugged out
children that might not be yours. All right, put that demon on that.
Proverbs 26.
You got it.
22 and 6. All right, so it's Proverbs 22 and 6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it.
Yeah. You want to say something? Yeah. Read it again.
Proverbs 22 and 6. Train up a child in the way he should go.
Yeah. Train up a child in the way he should go. Okay. Meaning that word right there. All right. It means to dedicate or consecrate. Okay. Or to train. So Esau, he knows that, but he does it in wickedness. The red Hebrew Edomites, you did not know who the red Hebrew Edomites are. It's the so-called white man. Okay, they created these educational systems, and then what do? They force the child. They'll force the parent to put the child in educational system. And what is the child learning in the educational system? They learn white supremacy. They learn how to hate themselves. If you're dark skinned, they're learning how to. I hate my skin. I hate my hair. Okay.
You don't hate nothing about
Now what they teaching them, man, if you
Yeah,
You can be a boy.
oh, they're teaching you transgender rights.
They teach you in elementary school about anal sex.
Oh well, a lot of these schools, what's happening in these schools? Sexual pedophilia.
Yep.
There's a lot of cases that are being brought up that these teachers are actually touching the little boys and girls in these schools. And you can look it up. It's right there.
Just did videos on it.
Yeah, we just did it. Yeah.
We just did videos on it.
Biggie.
All right, so you can't say that we're lying or we're justifying everything that we're saying because everything is fact checked because everything is 144% true. Okay. So Esau, the so-called white man, he creates these educational systems right there, and this is the product of an educational system right here. Okay, so that's the product of an educational system right here.
I ain't a product, an example.
Go ahead.
Proverbs 22
Because there's
says,
no
"Train up a
profit
child
over the
in way
prophet."
he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it.
When he is old, he will not depart from it. He ain't going to depart from Esau's educational system. Westernized society. Dude's an Edomite.
Yeah, it's a spirit.
Dude's an Edomite.
That's the spirit. And what does it say in Genesis, the 49th chapter? Hey, Jacob is as an old lion. He's rebellious, you know. Hey, because for what? He's been trained up in the ways of Esau. Hey, that's why the Lord is going to start Judah, use the head tribe, or the nation of Israel, Judah. So our Negroes pop this thing off, man. It's going to trickle down to the rest of the nation. All right? You know, and it's going to take over. And it's already taking over. That's why nobody's watching this fucking Super Bowl shit, man. Yeah, bro, I watched y'all shy, all right? Hey, nobody's watching this Super Bowl BS, all right? Because why? Because Jake ain't involved in it, man. All right? Jake protesting, everybody else protesting. Hey, and everybody's protesting Red Hebrew.
That's right.
And Jake.
Yes, and this is one of the go read 3:7. And this is one of the reasons why we were protesting this bitch ass place on Babylon.
Guys, verse 7, the rich ruled over the poor.
The rich rule over the poor. Who's really ruling? Who's really the poor is the Israelites, right? But really the poor. Okay, go ahead.
And the
And who are the
poor
rich? Are the Red Hebrew Edomites? Okay, starting with the Amalek.
Like the DuPonts.
Yeah, there you go.
Like the DuPonts, they're part of the rich. And what are their heirs doing? They're raping their own children and
Straight
getting off
up.
with it.
Yeah.
Spirit had us go into it earlier. Getting probation.
Yep.
But a Jake, all right, he got 5 grams of dope. He getting a mandatory minimum sentence. They gonna hit him with a CCE, continued crime enterprise.
Trying to
Might hit
provide
him with
for
a
his
RICO case. Trying to provide for his
His
family.
daughter, his son, his children.
Yeah, because he can't get a job working
Yep.
for the Red Hebrew Edomite. The Red Hebrew Edomite won't hire him.
Yeah.
On some dope that Esau brought over here.
Yeah, in the first place.
Yep. The game is already Rick's like it.
Yeah, so you Red Hebrew Edomites, what's gonna happen to you because of that? You're gonna be destroyed.
That's right.
All right, you're gonna go into slavery for 1,000 years after you get the missiles, and then you're gonna get exterminated, man. Read that, brother. And then get Revelation 13:9, and we're gonna wrap up.
Proverbs 22:7, the rich ruled over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender.
And the borrower is servant to the lender. Oh, and you Red Hebrew Edomites, you created a society
Yep.
where everybody's a hardcore slave, and
Yep.
now everybody's waking up to it.
Yep.
Hey, the Spirit had me find a video, and then I did a video on it. Everybody's waking up to the fact that their whole identity is being a slave to the Red Hebrew Edomite. And that lady, that Red Hebrew Edomite with a Moabite mom, she was based where? Right here in the Bay Area, right out of San Francisco. She did the report on it. She said the humble bragging was what? I'm busy. Meaning you busy what? Working 50, 60, 70 hours a week. Oh,
Yeah.
and then I'm driving Uber. You're going to stay busy. Why? Because the Red Hebrew Edomite has you in debt.
Yeah.
The borrower is servant to the lender. So you have to pay the Red Hebrew Edomite, in particular the Red Hebrew Amalekite back with interest. 20, 25, 30. Oh, some Jakes get hit with 100% interest.
Yeah.
You get the payday loans. So what you got to do now? Oh, you got to hustle up. You got to work your job, and then you got to babysit. Oh, you got to
Walk dogs.
walk dogs. All that. And that's what the Red Hebrew Edomite told them federal employees. And guess what? The government gonna shut back down.
Back down. What? A week or
A week and a half. What is it? Third.
already down to
12 days.
10%.
That's gonna be your Valentine's present.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
Maybe
love
it's
that the Red Hebrew Edomite showed them.
I don't have it.
Told love. Oh yeah, man. Tough
Yeah,
love,
we're
man.
gonna wrap it up.
Hey, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And you really don't see that, man, in February. And you got all these memes about how rough January was. People saying, well, look, man, we survived the year of January. February gonna be even worse, man. You're gonna be longing to go back to January. Oh, and then March, man. You really gonna March Madness. March Madness. Well, we looking forward to to it, man.
Say it up.
What you got? You got something? Anybody have any other precept? All right, we're going to end here. All right, Revelation 13 and 9.
This is Revelations 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Go ahead.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Yeah, like that tear that was up here earlier, which that was a spirit. I whispered to this brother, he's talking about, this guy's a Edomite, man. And then the spirit hopped on the brother not to identify him. That's why he came up and he was bugging out, because he knows that he led us into captivity, so now he got to go into captivity. See, this thing ain't about darkness. Hey, this thing ain't about skin color, which even looking at the guy, he don't even look like a Jake. He had that big Amalekite bird nose. It might have been an Amalekite, so-called Jew. He had us in captivity. So what's going to happen to him? He going to go into captivity. Go ahead.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Yeah, that's how America was established, with the sword. And what does the scripture say? He that liveth by the sword shall die by the sword. All right, go ahead.
Here's the patience and the faith of the saints.
And we're the saints. Believe it or not. Romans 3 and 3. For what if some did not believe? And then the fourth verse says what? That thou mightest be justified in thy sins and overcome in our judgment. Matter of fact, let's end on that. Romans 3 and 3. We used to always bring that scripture out.
Yeah, that was the one. It's the one. Well, it still is the one.
It still's the one. All these scriptures
Always,
are the one.
it's going to always be the one.
Yeah. It was the one, it is the one, it's always going to be.
Hit song.
Look, it's just it.
Yeah, you look at that the one. You hear it.
Yeah, why? Because we abide in the one.
That's
Who's
right.
the real one? Yahushua. All right, that's Romans 3 and 3.
Romans 3 verse 3. For what if some did not believe?
Yeah, for what if some did not believe? You got all types of unbelievers out here, man. And that's why they do abominable works. That's why they're corrupt. Because they don't believe. But who cares, man? For what if some did not believe? Go ahead.
Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect?
Yeah, just because you don't believe, is that going to stop America from being destroyed? The RFID chip being pushed on a high level this year, 2019 being the year of Paragma. You red Hebrew Edomites for going into slavery. Is that going to stop anything? Go ahead.
The Most High forbid.
Yeah, the Most High forbid. Go ahead.
Yea, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar.
Yeah, let Yahweh be true, but every man a liar, which everyone is being found to be a liar.
Yep.
Particularly the red Hebrew Edomite who calls himself a white man.
That's right.
He's being found out to be a liar. He lied about everything, man.
Yeah,
He just made it up. He just made it up. Oh, and then if you don't agree with him, he says, oh, it's because you have low IQ. Well, you red Hebrew Edomites, let's see you get out of the situation that you're in with your high IQ. And remember, you created all of this. Remember, we're subhuman with low IQ, so we didn't have the capability to come up with this society. We didn't know how to pollute the earth, all right, to cause to have chemtrails, to cause holes in the ozone layers. Remember, we have too low of an IQ to do that. You red Hebrew Edomites, you came up with it.
That's right.
So use your high IQ to fix America. Yeah. But you can't, you damn devil. Because Yahweh has pronounced judgment on America, and all you red Hebrew Edomites call yourselves white people.
That's right.
Go ahead, brother.
As it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged.
Oh, and that's what's happening right now. You're attempting to judge us, but guess what? The Lord is flipping it on you, man. This whole week has been an all-out exposure on the red Hebrew Edomite. All right, because he's trying to do what? He's trying to judge us. But what are we justified? In our sayings.
Yep.
These words of Yahweh, of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai.
Right.
Okay, so with that, we're going to wrap up. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh.
Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, Bashim, Rakabadash.
All right, may Yahweh continue to bring more plagues, death, and destruction upon Babylon the Great, and you red Hebrew Edomites who run it. And